Travel Tips 2025. Pack smart and start with an empty bag. If you start packing with an empty bag, you are less likely to bring prohibited items to the checkpoint. Not sure what's prohibited? Visit our What Can I Bring webpage. Know the 3-1-1 liquids rule. Remember, if you can spill it, spray it, spread it, pump it, or pour it, then it is a liquid and must be packed in your checked bag. Pack liquids, gels, and aerosols larger than 3.4 ounces in a checked bag to avoid having the carry-on bag pulled aside, opened by a transportation security officer, and then potentially having to voluntarily abandon the item because it is over 3.4 ounces. If you are traveling with an infant, most items in your diaper bag are exempt from TSA's 3-1-1 rule. Breast milk, powdered formula, baby food, bottles, and sippy cups are all allowed to fly in the passenger cabin of the aircraft. This also goes for liquid and cream medications. Please separate these items from your bag and place them into a different bin for X-ray screening. If your item alarms, additional screening may be required. Arrive early. Travelers are taking to the skies in record numbers, so plan to arrive at least 2 hours prior to your flight's scheduled boarding time to allow enough time to park, navigate to the terminal, check luggage with the airline if needed, and go through security screening before arriving at your gate. Arrive at least 3 hours before international flights. Bring an acceptable ID. Before heading to the airport, make sure you have acceptable identification and make it a real ID, since you must have a REALID-compliant ID to fly as new rules. Visit the TSA website to learn which IDs are accepted by TSA at the entrance to the security checkpoint. Identity verification is a critical step of the screening process. Do you carry a firearm? Prepare, pack, and declare. If you plan to travel with a firearm, you must properly pack the firearm in a hard-sided, locked case in your checked luggage and declare it with the airline while checking in at the airline ticket counter. Bringing a firearm in your carry-on bag to a TSA checkpoint, even accidentally, is expensive and will cause delays for you and others, even if you have a concealed carry permit or live in a constitutional carry jurisdiction. If you bring a firearm to the security checkpoint on your person or in carry-on bag, TSA will contact law enforcement, who may arrest or cite the passenger, depending on state law. TSA may impose a civil penalty up to almost $15,000 for the first offense, and those who bring a firearm to a security checkpoint will lose TSA PreCheck registered trademark eligibility for 5 years. Second violations will result in permanent disqualification from the program and additional civil penalties. When traveling, be sure to comply with the laws concerning possession of firearms, as they vary by local, state, and international laws. Be aware of new checkpoint screening technology. TSA uses a variety of methods and technologies to enhance security effectiveness, efficiency, and the passenger experience. Screening protocols vary from airport to airport, depending on available technology and the current threat environment. Some airports use the second generation of credential authentication technology, called CAT-2 units. This technology confirms the authenticity of a passenger's identification credentials with their acceptable photo identification along with their flight details and pre-screening status, but with an added camera feature. The facial recognition technology TSA uses helps ensure the person standing at the checkpoint is the same person pictured on their ID. Photos are not stored or saved after a positive ID match has been made, except in a limited testing environment for evaluation of the effectiveness of the technology. Passenger participation is voluntary. If a passenger chooses not to have their photo taken, they may have their identity checked manually without penalty or losing their place in line. Passengers who do not want their photo taken should alert the TSO, who will verify their ID using the CAT machine only. For more information on how TSA is using facial recognition technology, see TSA's Privacy Impact Assessments, Fact Sheet, and Biometrics Technology web pages. Several airports have installed computed tomography, or CT units. This technology significantly improves scanning and threat detection capabilities for carry-on bags. CT units give TSOs the ability to review a three-dimensional image of passengers' bags and reduce the need to physically search the contents of the bag. In airports with these CT units in place, you do not need to remove your 311 liquids or laptops. but you must place every carry-on item, including bags, into a bin for screening. TSA reminds you that you may only bring at maximum one carry-on bag and one personal item through security screening. Travel with ease with TSA PreCheck. Join more than 20 million members benefiting from the TSA PreCheck Trusted Traveler Program. TSA PreCheck passengers are low-risk travelers who do not need to remove shoes, belts, 311 liquids, food, laptops, and light jackets at the security checkpoint. Wait time standards for TSA PreCheck lanes are under 10 minutes, whereas standard screening lanes are 30 minutes and under. Visit www.tsa.gov/precheck for more information on enrolling with one of TSA's 3 enrollment providers. TSA PreCheck members are reminded to make sure their known traveler number, or KTN, is in their airline reservation so it appears on their boarding pass. Call ahead to request passenger support. If you or a family member require additional assistance through security screening, you may request a TSA passenger support specialist. A passenger support specialist is a transportation security officer who has received specialized training including how to effectively assist and communicate with individuals with disabilities, medical conditions, or those who need general additional screening assistance. Individuals should request passenger assistance at least 72 hours in advance by contacting our TSA Cares passenger support line at 855-787-2227. TSA Cares live assistance is available weekdays, 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Time, or weekends and holidays from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and automated service is available 24/7. Text or at Ask TSA before heading to the airport. You can get real-time assistance by texting questions to 275872, that's Ask TSA, or through @AskTSA on X or Facebook Messenger. An automated virtual assistant is available 24/7. You may also reach the TSA Contact Center at 8662-899-673. Visit our Contact US page for more information. Listen to and respect frontline employees. Pack an extra dose of patience, especially during these high travel volumes, and show gratitude to all those who are working to get everyone to their destinations safely, including TSA and airport personnel, gate agents, and flight attendants. Please follow instructions from the TSOs when going through security screening. Violence and unruly behavior in the transportation systems are not acceptable and result in significant delays at traveler checkpoints. TSOs, along with all frontline airport and airline employees and local law enforcement, are working together to ensure safe and secure travel. Assaulting a TSA employee is a federal offense and will result in penalties and/or arrest. Remain aware. Be aware of your surroundings and report suspicious activities. Remember, if you see something, say something. Please don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share. Thank you for watching.